she said, don't pull on it too hard before you break it. I shouldn't talk back to her. I said, okay, I was just checking which one.
Back to her?
I said, I was just checking which one goes with which. I shouldn't even talk back to her.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to.
Yeah.
If you have questions, don't they give you a time that you can ask questions prior to starting the thing?
They do, but not
Wipe this out.
not pertaining to
The testing
test.
stuff.
The testing stuff.
Yeah.
Like if
What
you,
does it pertain to? What would you ask them?
I asked him on the first part, he said to bring the bag out. I said, and he said, do you have any question? And I said, did you say to bring the bag out before? He's like, let me reread it again. So the proctor have to reread the whole thing again for me to hear it. He didn't just say yes or no. He's like, let me reread it again. You have 15 minutes and 15 minutes only to go ahead and bring that out and your treatment, whatever the first step is, bring that bag out too. Because I didn't really hear the part to bring the bag out, so I asked, you know. And he had to reread the whole thing over again. They don't tell you yes or no.
You're getting a new one for each one, and you make sure you get to the bottom.
I cleaned the wheels and everything. I mean, I got down there. I was like, I'm not chancing anything.
If they're exposed, I mean, you can't. I'm not good at it. But then before I go back into my bag after doing that, I'm going to sanitize my hands again before I go back into here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be your. They provide soap, is what they said, but we're going to pretend.
Soap in the sink and water.
Then this, I'll toss into my trash also. Okay. You're going to take a little bit of your detergent, turn on your water. This has been cleaned. Also, you're going to take these implements. When you take this like this, hold this to the side, okay? You don't want this to be.
Yeah, they let you come pick it out right here. There's a little area where you come pick it out.
Everybody comes and picks their own.
Yeah.
And always when you slush them around or whatever, you've got metal in here and you've got glass in here. So you want to make sure you're careful with those. So you're kind of just go those around. You're going to rinse those. Put your barbicide with the water. Do the same thing. Take your paper towel. Lay out. And then you're gonna dump this.
And see, I had one bowl for my setup, and I just threw that bowl away. So I didn't have any remnants, because I think this is what I did, and I don't know if it's necessarily correct, because I left all my implements and everything and took them off at the very end, which now looking back kind of makes sense if they're grading it on each section as if it's a different client.
Thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So I left
took
mine.
it back after each section.
But then I didn't understand, yeah.
So
See, the cord to that doesn't look that easy, like how she put it in. The high frequency was easy, the brush was easy, and the atomizer was kind of like, you know where to put it, but then it didn't really spray. Yeah, you have to kind of
figure it out. You had to turn it on,
Yeah, you have to
and
turn
see
it on.
which one was the section. Yeah,
But that thing just doesn't go in like that easy, because I'm like,
because it's
yeah,
it's a screw.
it's pretty hard. I need to go to see the machine again.
With your Ventus, I do not suggest putting it on this right now.
Not yet, yeah.
You
Because
can
that
set
thing
your
might
things
fall
here,
and all that stuff.
And you can set it underneath there, and then you can roll it back over and place a towel on top of it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Mhm.
Because you don't want it to be just dangling here, because you're not going to pay attention to it. So I would cover it back up and leave that there. So this is clean, clean.
yeah. My Ventus fell, so that's a great idea. I said my Ventus fell.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, so that's a great, that's a good suggestion.
So all of this is,
all clean. Okay. Then do you go back into your bag? Okay, hold up. You're doing that.
I'm going to go ahead and put this in my atomizer, and then that gets thrown away also. Sorry for going through your stuff here. So now that everything this is done, that should be complete your setup.
But they said to bring that bag out too.
Your second bag?
Yeah.
For cleansing.
Yeah.
For
They,
the cleansing. So before
the
you
first
get
step.
done,
yeah, skin cleansing. Go ahead and bring your skin cleansing bag
Bag
out
out.
too. They said.
go ahead and get this set up and done.
Mhm.
Sanitize your hands, reach into your bag, get your kit, set it to where they can see it. Make sure everything's done.
Sanitize again or no?
I would sanitize anytime I go into this bag.
I was doing it
During
like
this
crazy.
time, did your model go get dressed too?
No, during this time is when I actually got, yes, it was during this
during
time.
this time your model
And
go get dressed
before I
too.
put my sheet on, I handed my model her robe because, if I didn't.
Actually, no,
So
you
your
don't
robe
get
is
the robe
already
yet.
separate?
You just bring it out first, and they say you have
So
15 minutes.
After you set up the first one, then
Yeah.
you're done, and you don't have to, you don't take the second bag out until you raise your hand, and they're actually split into two sections, that and the skin cleansing one with the sheet.
This is, yeah,
So they're two steps.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the sheet and all that kind of stuff is in the second part.
yeah.
So you raise your hand in
Yeah.
between.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
But I
Yeah.
saw this girl, which she felt, I think she did it wrong. She combined it apart.
Yeah, that's what,
Yeah.
that's what we were
She
told.
like-
Trish and I were told that you combine that into
See,
one big long
no,
thing.
don't do that, because this tells you to stop right there.